a number, if I will give you a number, something like this, let's take 5781, what will be the output? I hope you're able to understand the problem statement. Now, this is an input, and I'm expecting this as an output. Let me know how can you make it work. Just try to think about the multiple solutions, and once you have any of the solution, just raise hand. We will be having a discussion around it, and then we'll take it forward.
So basically, we can assign this to an array. Basically, this will be a string to array, and use the array per loop to iterate the each number, and basically convert that into the int and add it to the sum.
Correct. So one of the way would be iterate into the array and find the sum. Correct, as Jyoti has mentioned. So what you can do, you can take this number, convert into an array, and find the sum. One of the possible way. Guys, do you agree with me? It is one of the possible way to solve this particular problem statement. Okay. Now, if I'm doing that, what's the problem with the solution? Let's try to analyze. If let's say, if there are 3 digits, can I say that I have to declare an array of size 3? If there are 1,000 digits, can I say that I have to declare an array of size 1,000? Do you agree with me? So if I will go with this way, can I say that I'm using extra space? Correct. Now let's try to look into the another possible solution. The another possible solution says that, let's say your number is 123, extract each digit, add it to the sum. So if I will extract 3, 3 is your digit. Initially your sum would be 0. So sum equal to sum plus digit. Sum will be updated to 3. As 3 is processed, so I should remove 3. I will be left with 1 and 2. In the next step, extract the digit. The digit is 2. Sum was 3. So sum would be updated to sum plus digit. Uh, if you apply so, what will be the current sum? Guys, what will be the value of S at this particular point? So previous S is 3, D is 2. Can I say that it will turns out to 5? Agreed so far? Now 2 is also processed. So if I'll remove 2, N will become 1. Next time, if I will extract the last digit, I will get 1. Step 1, step 2, in the step 3, I'll get the digit as 1. If I will add it to the sum will become 6 and N will become 0. So as soon as N becomes 0, there is no further digit to process, right? Correct. So these are two possible ways to solve this particular problem statement. Now let's look into the third way. So I will be leaving the first two way for you guys to solve, and I will be discussing this third solution. Now, if you look into this third solution, if you look into this third solution, what does third solution says? Consider the number as string. Can you give me any example of a string? Number in the form of a string. So can you give me any big number? Random, it works. Just write down over the chart. Okay, 2657. Cool. Okay, yeah. Now, can I say that I can iterate on the string? Everyone knows how to iterate over the string. See, again, you will split and all that stuff. You will at the end gonna create the array in Narayana. Are you getting the point? If you will split and if you will create an array, can I say that it's similar to the first solution? So instead of doing that, what you can do while you're iterating, you can get each character. If I wanted to get a character from the string, what should I do? S dot char at I. Can I say that it will give me a character? Right? And let's say this character is having a value 2. Is it the value 2 or is it in character 2? It's in character 2, right? If I wanted to convert this character 2 into a value 2, how can I do it? Everyone, can you perform this operation and let me know how can I convert a character 2 into a value 2? Yes, correct, Narayana. We have a method. Which method? Saurabh is saying I can do %. Correct. I can do %. I can cut a value of. Okay. Okay. So there are multiple solutions, right? So let's call it as D because I'm able to get this digit. Then I can add it S equal to S plus D. I hope it's clear. Shall we code up this third solution? So guys, meanwhile, I'm opening the Eclipse. Can you please try to code this up? Okay, let me have a new class and let's call it as sum of digit. Okay. Everyone, are you able to view my screen? Yes, right? So what should we do? Let's consider a number and let's consider as 2567, which you have taken as an example. So instead of considering it as in the form of integer, what I'm doing, I'm considering it in the form of string. Why string? Uh, you will understand this when we are solving the problem statement on the hacker rank. So probably from the next week onwards, we'll be starting solving the problem statement on the hacker rank and we will completely ditch the Eclipse. So that you will also understand how to read the problem statement, understand the crux, how to look into the constraint, what is input, what is output, uh, how to think about the hidden test cases. That means the corner test cases where my code can get failed, right? Now, I just want any volunteer to help me write on this particular piece of code. Can you please raise hand if you're confident enough? Yes, Mahesh, seems correct to me. So what we will do, let's run a loop. Loop will start from 0. So int I equal to 0, I less than n dot length and I plus plus. Each time I'll get in character. So let's store it in the value ch. N dot caret I. Correct. Once I got the value, what should I do? I should add it to the sum. So let's declare a variable sum equal to 0 and sum equal to sum plus. You're saying pass int. Okay. Integer dot parse int. In the integer dot parse int, I can only pass string as a parameter, right? Not a character. Are you getting the point? So if I will add an empty string, can I say that this character will be converted to the string? Okay, so there is also one more method available I can use. Character dot get numeric value. So whatever the value which I will pass, it will give me the numeric value with respect to this particular character. Make sense? And at the end, I'll print this up. Okay, let's save. Let's run. We got the output as 20 and the correct output is 20, right? In this particular example. If you want, we can run it by giving a simple value to validate whether it's working for. Correct. We got the output as 6. Makes sense. It's working. Shall we move to the next way? I don't want to use this function and still I wanted to convert my character into a numeric value. So for that, there is a concept called uh, ASCII value. Guys, are you aware about ASCII value? A quick yes, no. Are you aware about ASCII value or not? Long back. Okay. Yes, correct. So every character has some ASCII value. So if you look into the small a, it is the ASCII value of what? 97. If you look into the capital A, it has the ASCII value of what? 65. Correct. Small b have the ASCII value of what? Again 98. And capital B has the ASCII value of 66. And it will goes on, right? Similarly, if you look into the numbers, can you tell me the ASCII value of character 0? What is an ASCII value of character 0? It's 48. Character 1 would be 49. Character 2 would be 50 and so on. Correct. Now, if I will add character 0 plus character 2, what will be the sum? So what is an ASCII value of character 0? These are not the string that it will be combined, and these are not the integers that will be added itself. It's not same as 0 plus 2, right? 0 plus 2 will give you 2. If you will add string 0 with string 2, it will give you 0 2. Agreed? These are the characters which you're trying to add. I hope it's clear. So ASCII value of character 0 is 48, and ASCII value of character 2 is nothing but 50. So 48 plus 50 will give you 98. But in our example, we don't want to add 0 and 2 as in character. We wanted to add them in the form of number. So that means instead of 48, 0 should be added, and instead of 50, 2 should be added, and we should get the sum as 2, right? So if I wanted to convert 48 to 0, what should I do? If I wanted to convert 48 to 0, what should I do? Minus 48. It will give me 0. And if I wanted to convert a 2 into 0, what should I do? Again, subtract 48. So can I say that subtracting 48 is the default operation which we perform? In order to convert a number, in order to convert these numeric character into their actual value, we have to subtract 48. Does it make sense to everyone? Please let me know. When I'm getting the character 0, I don't want a character 0. I want a numeric value 0. So character 0 will give me 48, but I need 0. So subtract 48 from it. I don't need a character 1. Character 1 will give me a value 49. I need 1. So subtract 48. So to all the numbers, if I will subtract 48, I'll get the actual value. So what we can do, we can go back to the code, and instead of doing this operation, what we can do ch minus 48. Correct? If I'm doing that, can I say that I can eliminate that particular method? And we got the same result as 6. So guys, again, I'm reiterating to this point. Yes, Sarendra. Ch minus 48 converts the character 0 to value 0. Similarly, it converts the character 1 to value 1. Right. So guys, after Holi, when we will be having an interaction, we'll make sure to share the notes, what we have learned so far. We'll share the GitHub profile, and I will also share you an Excel sheet where you can see what are the problem statements we are going to discuss in the class and what are the problem statements which you have to solve. I hope I'm clear at that particular point. Okay. Um, Anyone has any questions so far? Mahesh, for sure you can do that. I'm just trying to help you that to understand the ASCII value and how can you do the manual conversion. because sometimes it's needed that there is a small a and you have to convert into the capital A, right? There can be a problem statement. Uh, we are not going to discuss it right now, but there can be a problem statement. Let's say you're given a string, and string can contain a value. Let's say I'll take a very simple example. I'll take your name, Mahesh, and capitalize all the vowels. If that is the particular problem statement, it should be Mahesh, correct? So in that case, I have to get the ASCII value of these vowels and mm, convert the smaller letter into the capital one, right? Because ASCII value small a is 97, capital A is what? 65. So here also I'm doing some operations, right? Yeah, so there would be certain problem statements where you have to play with the ASCII value, and that's why we are doing that. Again, there would be an option that you can somehow use the inbuilt method and make it work, but sometimes interviewers are, you don't have to use the inbuilt functions and solve me this particular problem statement, correct? Yeah. Anything else, guys? Any questions which you have so far? No one? Okay. One last remark from my end. See, if you look into the data structures and algorithm, it's just a thought process, which will helps you to build up the logic whenever problem statement is given it to you. So sometimes we are getting a statement and we do not understand how to move it forward. So in this particular way, DSA will help you a lot. And of course, clearing the interviews is one of the byproduct. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We have a less time today to start the new problem statements. We'll make sure to start the session on time. And I will also request everyone to please join the session on time, right? Because when I logged in at 7:35, I can only see 25 students have joined this class. So, case, can you be please on time at 7:30 so that we can start it on time and we can discuss, we can get the best out of it. If you would have 30 minutes, we would have discussed on problem statement. I hope I'm clear with that. Mahesh, daily will try to give at least, so as of now, we are taking it slow so that you can get used to the teaching methodology, you can use to understand the problem statements. We'll try to discuss 2 to 3 problem statements on the daily basis. Sarab, it's completely depends on the management. So yeah, I don't have a say on it. Cool. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Bye bye. How to pay P? You can contact the management and they will help you out. You will have the number, right, of the admin team. Probably will receive the mail for that. Anil, when we were discussing the same problem set on the HackerRank, you will get the better clarity whether to go for the mod or whether to go for the string method. You will try to understand the limitation of it. Hari Krishna, probably you will receive the mail and it will contain all the details. Okay, they will definitely share the name of session would be from Monday to Friday, when we don't have any sessions on Saturday, Sunday. Cool. Okay. Thank you, everyone.